go ahead. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to talk about? No, it's...
Just a harebrained idea, that's all.
Hey everybody, we're out the van now. Unfortunately, when we started tearing the van apart, we forgot it was out in the field. Didn't put it close enough to the house to run power out here. We've been trying to use stuff off battery powered tools. Doesn't work, so we had to get money burner out. This is the Jeep you see us pull everything out of the woods with. Luckily, it's got a 3,000 watt inverter, double alternators. We run extension cords out of it. It gives us plenty of power to use sawzalls and stuff on the bus. So we don't have a shop. This is what we use to produce the power we need for sawzalls and cutting tools.
Man, and air conditioning.
And air conditioning, yeah. Currently in Alabama today, it's about 98 degrees. This is our air conditioner. With the dual battery setup, we're good for about 30 minutes. We crank it, we can run it all day. So, y'all follow me inside. I'll kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do. Current wheelbase is out here in front of you. All this is gone now. The new wheelbase is going to put the front wheel right here. Door's got to leave. We're doing a whole new front section for the bus. The new front wheels will be right here. Jody will post y'all a picture of what we're doing here later on. Just a quick, what do you call it, Photoshop picture?
Yep.
So you'll see kind of what we're doing. We're shortening the wheelbase, adding the rear hitch to the back. We get enough weight, I think we can do a wheelie. Now come on in, let's show you what we're doing.
So it is kind of like the Volkswagen 23 window bus.
It is,
with all the
if
extra.
you look at it, it is a lot like the Volkswagen 23 window bus. We are huge Volkswagen fans. We love vans, the buses. Once we drug that 61, 62 out of the woods, we got to looking at it, got to daydreaming a little bit, decided why not? Let's build a giant Volkswagen van. This thing has a tremendous amount of metal. But the goal is we're going to take that F350 frame, the Cummins and the 6-speed transmission. We're going to section that frame and this frame together. I'll actually drive from the second window.
Used to be kind of like a cab over.
Yeah, used to be it was right here. Now I'm actually driving from right here. I'll be looking at you from the second window back. The goal is to take the bus, new drivetrain, drop the bus down about 3 inches, get it just a little bit lower to the ground. We're going to regraft the openings. We're going to build fender skirts identical to the 61 Volkswagen buses. We're going to do away with the bumpers. We're going to graft oversized Volkswagen bumpers for it. We're going to put Volkswagen taillights going into this right here. And most is all donated parts, stuff we found, people giving us. There's one of our donor vehicles right here. You want to look at it? This is what the other half of the frame that we got at auction. It doesn't look like much, but it fits the frame we have. We're going to use the firewall, floorboards. We're going to keep the front sheet metal, help use for body supports. It's actually a great platform to build off of for what we're doing. The truck was a straight shift too, so our straight shift will fit right in it, like the floorboards. We're going to section the body, windshield off, cut the windshield off, cut the roof off, and we're going to graft this floorboard into our floorboard. Makes it really simple, real quick. It already had the brake mounts, everything in it, so really didn't have to worry about none of that. Cuts fabrication time down tremendously. This is where the transmission will be sitting from now on. The motor is going to be right here about where Ron's at. The Cummins is actually going to be sitting right here. Transmission right here. This thing was put together by 100% pure American welders. I have spent days cutting it, trying to drill this floor out just to get this metal out of here. These guys welded this thing about every 2 inches. I went through several cut-off wheels and finally we could not do it. We've had to cut it in sections with demolition blades. If you're out there and you built this van, my hat's off to you because this thing is massively strong. So there'll be an air conditioner mounted right here, rooftop for multi-purpose, which we'll explain to you in a couple more months what you see our phase 2 of the project will be. And we have another air conditioning back, so we have 2 air conditioning units running. 3,500 watt generator up under feeding them, so we'll stay very cool when we go to events. You'll see us out there. You'll see the Junkyard Life. You'll recognize it because we're the only full-size Volkswagen bus out there.
Air cooled from the inside.
Air cooled from the inside. So hopefully y'all will come by and see us. Tell us about your cars. Interview you. Take pictures of your car in front of the bus. We get you on live feed on the websites. We really want to build this so y'all can come enjoy with us. We'll have barbecue. We'll have built-in barbecue grills on the side of the bus. We'll pull them out. We'll cook you a cheap hot dog because it's probably gonna be red weenie because can't afford much more than that. We got a lot of wooden rods and grinding discs to buy. It's gonna be red weenies.
It's funny because it's true.
It is true. But our goal is 2019. We're gonna drive this bus cross country on the Hot Rod Power Tour. We're gonna do the drag strip all across, everything we can with it, and we'd love for y'all to join us. Send us some comments, give us some ideas. Right now, we're still up in the air. Things could change next week, but so far, we've got a pretty steady plan going. The people are donating parts, which is wonderful. I still want to shout out to all you that have called us about parts and said, hey, you can have it if you come get it. And some of you have even dropped it off in front of our house. Another neat thing that one of our viewers, Chris, I know you're out there. I hope you're watching. People have been donating parts to us. I think it's just so we'll haul off their scrap parts, but we were lucky enough to have this beauty donated to us. Guys,
tell us about it.
Y'all look at this thing. You cannot get any better than that. What we have here is a beautiful 1977 Chevrolet. It's got a little bit of service dirt on it. It's been parked for about 20 years. Overall, basically they had a family auction. Went to a estate sale, and this is the only thing that wouldn't sell. So they called us and asked us if we would haul it off. Of course we're going to haul it off. It's got a 400 motor in it. Yes, we're going to haul it off. Once we got back, we got to looking at it and just got a good check on it. Well, this is our bus donor vehicle. We hooked power to it. The air conditioning works. The lights work. The refrigerator came on. The awning actually works. It's just nasty. It's not tore up. So all this will be transferred over to the bus. We're pulling all the cabinets, the air conditioning units out of it, the table, the queen size bed that folds out. All this will be used into the bus. When we're done, we'll sell the body off. It's got a 400 motor and trans, so it'll be a running chassis when it leaves. As you can see, because we're cheap.
Recycling, that's what it is.
We have already started recycling this thing. We have taken the complete dash and wiring harness out of this 77 van because we are van people. We love old 70 model vans. We're going to graft all the 70 van dash, gauges, wiring harness, everything into the bus. It's free. The new wiring harness, $600. Van harness, free. So all the van dash harness going into the bus. Air conditioning blows cold air. Believe it or not, after sitting for that long, it blows very cold air. We got heaters, seats, cabinets, everything we need for the inside, absolutely free.
Just add peanut butter.
Just add peanut butter, great thing.
Dibs on the Vandura emblem.
Vandura may go on the Volkswagen van. We don't know yet. We're still arguing over that one.
The VW Vandura. Got a ring to it.
Kind of does.
The Ford VW Vandura.
But it does have the 400 motor in it, 400 trans.
Small block.
Does have a small block 400 in it, 51,000 original miles. You'll probably see us play with this thing a little bit before we get rid of it. We got a big field. I think we're going to do some dirt drags with it. Once we get all the insides cut out of it, all we need is a hot lead to the HEI distributor. We're ready to play. Removing the old frame.
Do you have a wish list? Anything you're looking for?
Oh wow, wish list. Any headlight trim, marker lights, anything Volkswagen related would be wonderful. But they don't have to be perfect. It can be rusty. It can be anything you want hauled off. We'll haul it off. We're not going to tell our wives about it, so please send a PM. Don't post it where she can read it. Lower it back down and bolt it back to the original spring. That spring set is probably 1.5 times larger than the ones on that dually.
Really?
So we'll have a lot better stability on these springs. We're going to pick up a trailer. We're going to pull trailers with it too. So it's got to have the weight for the trailers.
How rusty is it, Keith?
Believe it or not, it's so rusty. It's not rusty at all. If you look at the outside bus, this is just service rust. The actual outside of the buses were galvanized. So what you see is really just mild service rust.
It's so holy you can take it to church.
That's what I was looking for. There's a few rust issues in the floorboards where, of course, the seals are gone in the windows. There's a few rust spots at the bottom of the windows inside, but they're very small, very slight little holes. They're really not a big deal.
Look how this trim or it's not even trim, but just lends itself to be outlined.
Yes.
That is perfect.
So it's not bad. It's not as bad as it looks. If you look at it from like a body man standpoint, there's not much actual work except for the fact that we're taking the body lines out of it, replacing the body panels with VW panels, oversized VW panels. So that adds a little level of difficulty, but it'll make the overall look fantastic. So it'll have the VW fender skirts. It'll have the VW air dams, which will channel the air inside to the generator compartment, help keep the generators cool while we're going down the road. There's several things that'll help us out with the VW panels and back. We're going to replace the back bumper with the VW bumpers, oversized 6-inch VW bumpers. It will be used as a tow vehicle too. So we go rescue cars. If you call us to come get a car, there's a good chance we're going to pull up in this. There'll be a 15,000-pound winch mounted on the rear that we can string out, grab a car, drag it up on the trailer. So we'll have air pumps, onboard air in this thing. So we go to the river, we can air the floats up, air tires up, anything we need to do. And being four-wheel drive, we can drive it into the river if we will. And y'all will see this thing at some point. It will probably be driven into a small creek bed or river. We've got one down the road that we've been looking at. I think we can do it.
Now, how tall is it? How deep can you go?
Well, about right here.
No diving board.
No diving board.
No diving board on top.
We'll build back-to-back platform up and land in there. So.
Oh, I got you.
And we may or may not put a diving platform right here on back that slides out. So, because the hitch will be underneath it, so we can't pull the back. We do have a design that a friend of ours is working on, on the fab shop on his part-time job, and where the back bumper will slide out, up to 2.5, 3 feet. So, just depends on how far we want to go with it, what kind of ideas we come up with. It's all out there right now. It's all for the grab.
All right, we got to come up with a name, and then we're.
Oh Lord.
You have T-shirts.
We called it Gus for a while because the old 60 song had Gus.
Get on
on the bus, Gus.
Yeah, Paul Simon.
But now that we're going all Volkswagen, what do you do? Is it still the Gus bus? What's a good bus name, y'all? Anybody have a good bus name? What should we name the bus? Because whatever name we come up with, we're having emblems made. So if you're the one that gives the best bus name,
get a free T-shirt too.
Hey, there you go.
With the bus on it.
Jody just offered a free bus T-shirt for whoever comes up with the best name for the bus.
There we go.
Y'all can't beat that. They're nice shirts. They're very comfortable. I don't have one today.
What's the thread count on those babies?
They're very nice. Yeah. My wife has all mine, or I'd have one of them today. But yeah, give us a good name. Post them up. Send us some PMs. If you're the one that the name gets chosen, free T-shirt. We'll even sign it for you. Not that it's gonna make any difference. We'll sign your sleeve for you. All right.
All right.
We'll see y'all. We're out of here. Gotta go hide some stuff with my wife here. See y'all.
That's a big job.
It is.
How do you hide this thing?
It's pretty big. Don't worry about it.